Well, hello, chat. How are you? Are you having a good Friday? It's the start of the weekend for most of us. And if it isn't, well, maybe you guys can just hop in, hang out, and enjoy a little bit of sweetness in Forza Horizon 6. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk, guess what? The arcade is open. I am your host, Scott. Holy crap, words are hard. I swear to God, I do know how to speak. Unbeknownst to my mouth and my brain, apparently, but hey. So, we're going to tackle this hill again. We're going to continue beating this horse because at some point I've got to be able to get this. Now, I feel like I've got the wheel dialed in. I did a little bit of work with it this morning. I feel like I've got things. I'm pretty happy with where things are. And we're going to legit try some drifting in Forza today because god damn it. Listen, I can't be bad all the time. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of practice. So we're going to do some practice. We're going to jump into this. We're going to have a good time. And as frustrating as it might be, it is what it is. It happens. We'll deal with that. But until then, hi, happy Friday. Thanks for coming on in. Want to just take a quick moment to say thank you to everyone that's helped out to get us to this point. I now officially have an appointment made. It is July 13th at 10 a.m. So Monday, July 13th, there might not be a stream depending on how long it takes for them to do the lasers, the 3D laser scan of my mouth to get everything sort of sized up and get the manufacturing process underway. Also, the initial goal to get us into me getting that first appointment. I'm gonna spend some time over the weekend. I have a rough game plan, a rough idea, but I know that I'm going to need to dial things in a little bit better because what we're going to do is we're basically going to have wah wah wee wah. Hi, Icy. We're going to do a sleep deprivation, basically a sleep deprivation simulator or sleep deprived simulator. It's not actually a game. What it is we're going to have a very open, face-to-face, blunt discussion about the cognitive effects and the physical effects of what long-term sleep deprivation, especially if you are running really low on deep sleep and REM sleep, what it does. Hi, GP. Hello. Icy. Oh my God, the brothers are here together. Hola. How y'all doing? So we're going to see how bad I am at drifting. The Subaru. The 22B has become my drift machine. This is the machine that I'm going to be using to really... Oh. Gotta go. Trouble's here. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you're exhausted. I bet. I bet you're exhausted, sir. I bet. So, this is the car that we're going to be working with today. I've got it fairly well rigged, I think. Oh, there we go. Listen, we're working on it, okay? We're just gonna take some shit out. There you go. See? I just got home from oral surgeon. Oh, see, so I'm going to be going to. Oh, okay. Hold on. Why is that thunking so heavily? Oof. Okay, I know why. Hold on. All right, we're going to jump in here really quick. We're going to go to settings, and we're going to go down to advanced oral surgeon. What were you getting done? No, I'm not. I need practice. I'm working on it. So my face is feeling chef's kiss. Yeah, I had just had an implant drilled into my skull. Oh, so does that mean Dad can now officially take remote control of you? I feel like that's what it means. Listen, that's the whole idea. I know I'm not good at it. This is why we're doing the drifting. I do have the shifter in a much better spot, though. So, I know I'm bad. Yep, that ruined it. I'm starting my journey into synth. Nice. No, I said I'm not good at drifting, not driving. Listen, GP, just because you heard what you wanted to hear doesn't mean anything. Don't look. No. Keep it. Don't you dare spin it out. Don't you spin it out.
You've arrived at your destination.
Where's... How in the fuck did I... What? Oh, come on. Well, you get in here and show us how it's done there, Sleepy. Come on, sir. We're just destroying everything. No. Ruined.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Ruined. Oh, hey, I got a prize, though. Giggity. Child driving in the 90s. Oh, complete.
In Drift, you'll be pitted against 11 other drivers across 3 events. Hit as many drifts as you can. The player with the highest drift score over a single lap will take home the victory.
Fuck off. Quit. Yes, I want to quit the event. So I think the only thing I need to do... do this. I now have 3 of these 1992 Mazda RX-7 Type Rs. I have 3 of them. One of them is actually a drift monster. Okay, that is pretty good. What I need is set to 900, but I don't think the 900 is really doing it. So we're going to... It was recommended to drop that down to 800. Okay, we'll save it. Oh, hey, and I got something from the collection journal. Nice. I will gladly take a free wheel spin. Thank you. I have 11 wheel spins available. Nice. Postin, it's going. I proved that on Nürburgring. Listen. We don't need to bring... Listen, we don't need to bring that up, okay? Shit. Okay.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
No, why? No, why are you... Oof, sir. Ma'am? All right, so the issue is I initiate and it cuts too far over. So the issue is I'm oversteering. I'm oversteering. So I think what I might want to do is actually... Ah, come on.
Turn around when
I
it
do
is
use
safe
clutch,
to do
yeah.
so.
Yeah, clutch kicking doesn't prevent oversteer, though. That's the issue we're having. Now that was actually solid. You guys might notice the shifter's sitting right here. I've got this actually dropped down about I think I dropped the entire shifter assembly down 4 inches because without an actual functional handbrake, what I've done is, because we were playing American Truck earlier in the week. You have a suggestion? I know. Give up. Shut up. It's called practice. That's how you get good. You practice. You keep doing the thing, and you practice, and you learn, and you practice, and you learn, and you practice. So what I've done is actually I'm still using my Eaton Fuller shifter. There's no blinkers in this anyway, or make a car more front wheel biased. So now I am using a Subaru. It was recommended that I actually use a rear wheel drive vehicle, not an all wheel drive vehicle. Problem is, as you can see, oversteer is a definite problem. Did I one? Okay, you know what? I'll take it. 1 star? All right. It's not great, but I'll take it. We can always come back to that at a later point. Well, the thing is, I don't think having it more front wheel bias is actually going to fix the issue. It's actually recommended that for drift, like the best drift builds are rear wheel drive vehicles. Whoop. Oh, we didn't ruin it. All right, so as you guys can see, I am not the greatest at this. Oh no, the problem is 100% the driver in this case. It is absolutely the driver. No, it is. Listen, I can't disagree with that. They're all right. They are 100% all correct. It is absolutely the driver in this case. No mercy. Absolutely none. Something I've noticed since the recent update, though, I'm having a distinct issue. Real big problem with micro stutters that I didn't have before the update. Yeah, see, completely sideways. Oh, that's not what we want though. It is it is 100% a Badger and a growing pain and an icy. Oh my God, the 3 of you here together? Jesus. Use your blinker, jackass. Well, I got the speed shifting down, right? So that's good. Oh, bounced. That was great. I just punted that dude like a freaking football. Okay, and this is another thing I've been getting. Low video Yeah, I haven't yet either. Been watching the Handmaid's Tale. So, tried snapping my wrist. Was like, so you know what? I like my control. I know the controller is definitely been a big deal for a lot of people too. So this is another thing. I have a 16 gig graphics card. I have a Radeon RX 9070 XT. This recent update, for whatever reason, all of a sudden now I get low video memory. Hi, Anna. Yeah, I have a 9070 XT, and for whatever reason, since the recent update, I get a low video memory. It's the new mama. I've had a couple of crashes. See, and here's that's the crazy part. My performance micro stutters all over the place. Now, before pre-patch, solid, steady frame rate, no micro stutters, no hiccups, no rubber banding, nothing. It was flawless. Now all of a sudden I've got nothing but problems. My drivers are all up to date too, so it's definitely not a driver issue. My configuration hasn't changed at all. The only thing that changed was the game updated. And since the point, I've had problems with micro stutter, and I've had problems with that warning for low video memory. Even my daughter has been crashing out as well. I bet they have been. How is that cutie? How is that cutie patootie? You guys did good. I'm super stoked for the adventures that await you and Kyle. Seriously, she is such a cutie. I'm about to Anna. I don't know if Kyle told you, but I'm about to be a grandfather in September. She's grumpy. Uncle Autismo. Oh, we're going off-road. There you go. Yeah, grandfather. Yeah. I'm going to be a grandfather in September. Twitch Bomb's, my stepdaughter, Twitch Bomb's daughter is going to be having a baby girl in September. So the last couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago, we took a couple of days off and spent 3 days, 2 nights, a nice little sort of Airbnb cottage, just to sort of have a bit of a break and everything. And then last weekend we switched rooms. Eliza and I moved from the master bedroom, which much larger room. We switched with her with my stepdaughter. So she could have the larger room to put in a bassinet and a change table and everything else, so she can put all the baby stuff in. So we took the smaller room, and yeah, it's I didn't even know. What do you mean what? I announced that like freaking after we had the gender reveal. I couldn't say anything until after they had she and her boyfriend did the gender reveal, so. Oh, okay, so third gear is a little too heavy in this, I think. Yeah, third gear is a little too heavy. Oh, that is a solid ass tree. I'm gonna use my Chevy Impala and drift it. I mean, listen, rear wheel drive, might as well. Speaking of which, Boom. That ruined it. I am really bad at this, chat. And I don't apologize for that, because the only way I'm going to get better is to keep doing things. And this is where I feel like head tracking would be huge. All right, you know what? Let's go over here. All right. That was terrible. No, you listen, sir. I'm busy. I'm trying to learn how to drift. You listen. Stop being so grumpy. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that weather, but it's better you than me, sir. You're welcome. You're North American now. Oh, holy shit. Okay. So the object here is to find a place and just sort of keep throwing it sideways, right? Oh, that was a little tap. That was just a tap. It's just a tap. Okay, all right. See, the issue I've been having is trying to get everything dialed in so I can actually hold a line. And I feel like I might be able to finally get a sense of... Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? Did I actually did just do that. Mother sucker. Okay. The issue. Well, of course it's gonna be a boat. It's a freaking. It's an Impala. It is a Chevy Impala. Drag tires on an Impala? That is a strange build. That is a very strange build. All right, let's try this. Oh, shit. Okay, it's trying to... What my big thing is trying to learn how to hold a line a little bit better. Oh, God. Oh, we didn't ruin it, so that's good. This isn't great. Trust me, I'm aware that this is not great. Ooh, that was a tap. The one thing is I'm gaining all sorts of freaking stuff for leveling up cars here because, yeah, I'm at 99 plus. Yeah, this car's already maxed out, so can't go sideways though and stay there. Yeah, so that is the problem that we're having right now. Is I'm trying to learn how to drift. Okay, this cable is like way too far out, and I'm afraid that my freaking fat ass fingers. By the way, the new mount, this is chonky. So $32 prime deal. I had to get it because the Rode Procaster microphone is 3 times the weight of the Audio-Technica AT2020 that I had been using prior. And I didn't realize that the shock mount that I had been using was not rated for the weight of this microphone. It was rated for the AT2020. It was not rated for the weight of the Rode Procaster. So I had to buy a new shock mount. It was not optional because the other one was failing miserably. It was not happy. Okay, we're gonna try right about there. Okay, hopefully that works. All right. No, I'm not using my wheel spins yet. I know that bothers some people. I've already had people go, use your goddamn wheel spins. It's like, no. All right, so definitely does. Okay, I feel very disconnected in the exterior view. I mean, I can. So the issue is now is I'm not able to actually. I don't seem to be able to train or like chain. Sorry, not train. Chain maneuvers. And I am using like I am clutch kicking. I am using like throttle modulation and everything, right? So I figured if I'm going to practice, this is probably one of the best places I could do it. I feel like this would be a lot easier with a handbrake, but I gotta, it's trying to get through like learning how to transition. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get my figure 8 down. There we go. A skill chain. Yeah, and get that chain, like chain things together. Boom. Ah, blew it. Damn it. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Totally worth it. There we go. Chad, if you're just joining us, Dad is terrible at drifting. And as such, the object is to try to get better. All right, well, I mean, it's a freaking RX-7. Let me guess. Speaking of which, hold on. Man says RX-7. How many of these things do I actually have? Like, does it... No, it just... I have 113, goddamn, and it barely won. So if we go to, actually, Mazda. So I have 3 RX-7 Type Rs. This one is built specifically for drift. The livery on this too, by the way, is chef's kiss. Now the problem with this one, and let me be perfectly honest, so I use this off a share code. And as you can see, like it's squirrely. This thing is super squirrely. This one is hard to catch in a slide. And then like it does not transition well for me. Like this car is gorgeous. Also, the livery for this one is freaking, look at this thing. That is slammed down. Look at this beast. God, it is beautiful, but I find like it just, why? So yeah, this one is kind of already built for drift, but as you can see, like it's touchy. This one is so freaking touchy. And trying to learn how to drift on something that has like this much freaking like guts to it is rough. I think I could probably pack an 800 horse in this. There we go. Okay, maybe I might finally have the wheel and everything dialed in just nice. And I screwed it. The GSI. Oh, you mean the Lancer? I mean, the Lancer is a nice car. The Lancer is a very nice car. All right, so yeah, we'll just max this out too. Might as well unlock the perk. There we go. Okay. Still leaves me at 79. And yeah. This car is way too squirrely for my liking. Thing is, though, is some of the better real world freaking drift cars are rotaries. Squirrel, bear, I vibe. Tony be vibing. Hey, I don't know if you heard, Tony, but $10,000 tip, and you too can see me dressed in a maid's outfit with fishnet stockings. All yours for the low price of $10,000. Yeah, but yeah, maintenance on a rotary engine, yeah, that is kind of crazy, isn't it? You can thank Tech Noir for that. That was Tech Noir's idea. How you been, Tony? Well, I can keep this one sideways now, so that's good. It's a little rickety. Oh my God. All right, I don't know. Yeah, you got to fix the of course, I mean, it's true. Hi, RTJ. How you doing? That's why they're press cars, because you need a manufacturer to keep the... I mean, it's true. RTJ, how you doing, man? Squirrel? Where? Squirrel? Okay, so I don't think this is going to be our, you know... Hi, sister. I hear all of you over in the Netherlands right now are melting. I wish I could do something to help you, but I mean, it's better you guys have it than we do, so apologies. Hi, Sleepy. So, Sleepy Developer, July 3rd to Monday, July 13th, 10 a.m., I go in to get the mouth scan. Leg day was yesterday and overdid it. Oh my God. I'm all right. Just got out of the shower after pulling a set of tires off Mom's rode-off car before they hauled it away. Yeah. Yeah, winning. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not sweating yet. Not yet. All right, so the RX-7, the RX Type 7 Type R is a solid car, but I think what we'll do, all right, let's try. I've got three Formula Drift cars, so let's try a couple of these. What in the... I don't know about this one, bro. I love the livery on this car, but I don't like this car at all. Oh God, I do not. This thing feels like shit. This thing feels like a freaking boat. They will steer far. Yeah, no way on any green earth they're gonna get those year-old set of Michelin Defender. I don't blame you. Those are expensive ass tires. I'm sure you will find a vehicle that those will fit on. Okay, so that Formula Drift car is terrible. We're going to move back. Oh, we're going to move into the Ferrari. We're going to check the Ferrari out. So the object here is, so far the Subaru is the winner. Oh, these things are... What the hell, bro? Oh, this thing just blows it sideways way too easily. Yeah, no. These are supposed to be Formula Drift cars. Actually, they'll fit on my mom's new car just fine. Nice. Even better. Well, I mean, it'll definitely chew through some freaking rubber, but okay. That's not it. That is not it. The Formula Drift cars are just that's not. All right, I am open to suggestions. I have a Challenger SRT. I do have the GT Apex, and I've got it rigged for drift, but the thing just, again, it just circles. It just spins like a top. Oh, no. Why does this thing feel so freaking tanky? Oh God, this thing has like, ooh. Oh yeah, this feels gross. This car this car is built for grip, man. This is not a drift car. This is a grip car. Yeah, no, this thing's all grip. This is supposed to be a drift build. Maybe only in first gear? No, this thing is very heavy and very grippy. It is 100% can confirm. Super grippy. But, okay, you know what? We'll grab that too. Smoke signal, sure, why not? Burnout, yeah. Okay, hard charger skills. Side swipe. Horseshoe up my ass. I'm literally just burning through the points. Okay, and we'll take that. Unlock the perk. Dude, done. All right, I've only got 21 left. I have my GSL set as Drift Car S1. So, I think the problem is this thing's set way too high, right? So, what we're going to do, we're going to return home, and this is going to get adjusted. Hey, Primeval, how you doing? Funcom, Steam. Oh, man, the Steam summer sale. The Steam summer sale. Chat. Worst time ever. The Steam horseshoe up your, yep, your booty. Guess we all have our preferences. I mean, I got a few games on the summer sale. So pretty much everything on my list is on sale, but in 2-ish weeks time, I'm shelling out like $1,500. So buying games isn't a thing. It's not on the list because I've got to go and get the 3D laser scan of my mouth and put half down so they can start working on my my sleep apnea device, my oral device for my jaw. So yeah, I mean, lasers are cool. Lasers are very cool. Okay, so we're gonna road strong all around. We're gonna do, I would like to do drift, please. Drift, no, performance class. Let's drop this down. Actually, let's put this to A. I want drift, search. No. I don't want you to listen. Now, I don't know what is actually really good, I guess you could say. Yeah, I think the problem is this, See, I want something that I can just maintain solid. Oh, wait. 19, huh? Drift Purist. I really want Adorable Adventures. Look it up. Never heard of that. Feel that one just upgraded my soundbar and TV. Total of... See, I'm getting something that is going to save my life. I would have rather have spent $1,100. Actually, I would have spent it on SimGear. Like, I would have loved to have been able to take $160 and buy myself the Moza handbrake. But I mean, I need the oral device, the sleep apnea oral device that I'm working towards. That's what the donations and the tips have been going to. That is something that will actually improve my quality of life and help lengthen my life overall. It will improve my overall health. It will reduce my my heart issues. It will improve my oxygenation, like my body's ability to process oxygen while I sleep. It will improve my overall sleep ability, meaning I will be able to get deeper, proper sleep and proper REM sleep again. So it's, I would like to buy like toys and do all of this stuff, right? But I'd rather save my life, one step at a time. So, ooh, okay. So this one here, maybe. See, did I not tell it A class? Why are we getting stuff that's S1 and S2? If I tell it in the search, drift, performance class A, why is it putting S and S2 in there and B? That's not, no. Like, what the okay, you know what? We're going to take this one. All right, we can do that. We're going to take this one. And then we're going to try to drive this. But I think what I want to do first, let's see if we can. I like the traditional black, but don't show message again. Thank you. Find new designs. I want to go out on a walk, but it's only some. Oh, it's 90%. Dude, that is ridiculous. All right, all-time greats. I kind of like the police car. Hold on. Wait, what? Lightning McQueen? No. No. Let's go with that one. These pictures, the Hatsune Miku is. I'm not driving around with a Hatsune Miku. No. 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 I am not that guy. Holy, my God. All right. Well, I mean, it's definitely better. I think. I don't know. Listen, Tech, you better get working. You want to see me in a maid's outfit with fishnets? 10,000. Cough it up, buddy. Lame-ass. Listen. I don't do me none of that Hatsune Miku stuff. Okay, now, mind you, this is a nice freaking skin. Wow, this car... Okay, this car should actually just be, like, good, but it's not. Holy Jesus, this thing moves, though. You know... Okay, the microphone is... getting in my... Okay, let's see if that works. Problem is, now it's right in my face, and now you guys can't see my fucking... The idea was I was supposed to have a microphone that I didn't have to necessarily have in frame that wasn't always getting caught when I was... Well, does it blow donuts? Yes, yes it does. Hi, Rifle. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Listen. Don't start with me. Now it's just bad driving. Hi, Rifle. How you doing? I think the Subarus are drift machine. Unless somebody wants to offer up a better recommendation. At least this wheel, the nice thing is this wheel spins around and I can catch it. It's Mr. Boring, Mr. Too cool for Miku, Mr. High and Mighty weeb hating. I'm not weeb hating, I just, listen, I like me anime, just not on my cars, okay? Oh God, oh, there's that micro stutter I was talking about. That didn't exist before the recent patch. God, that is really getting on my tits, though. Listen, Tech, you put out the suggestion, so you know what that means, right? You need to rally the troops, and y'all got to come up with a one-shot $10,000 drop so that you guys get to see me in the... That way you guys get to see me in the maid outfit with the fishnets. Micro stutter, bitch. But hey, the micro stutter wasn't there before the recent patch, okay? It didn't exist. By the way, though, this car looks fucking crispy. This is a beautiful car. It's not a drift machine. Drag, yes. Drift, no. Drag, yes. Drift, no. I'm keeping that skin on it, though. That skin is glorious for this car. Okay, so I have my ears open. I am open to suggestions. If anyone has any for what we could do to build a better drift car. So, yeah, if anybody has any recommendations for a car. Now, Posan has been saying that he's got a, he currently has a driver mod. You just shut up. No, I would like a car that I can then work on. Car looking like a teenager headed to a takeover. I mean, so what's your point? I failed to see what your point is, sir. Okay, so we've got the Delta S4 Lancia, but that is a rally car. I've got that done as a rally car. I have the RCF 2015 Lexus. Okay, so we're gonna get into this car. Could do the Honda E as a drift car. Nah, no, what Nissans do I have? Okay. That's not the car I wanted. Just hold on and we're going to go back into the shop. We're going to have a look. I have not bought any other property in this yet. Relax. We're going to get there, okay? Or an old Porsche. Okay, so we'll go to the Nissans first. So, wow, the frame rate in this has been terrible since that patch. No reason why it should be, but it is. Okay, so I have 3 of the same Mazda. I have 3 RX types, RX-7 Type Rs, which, by the way, this one is incredible. We go down here to Nissan. I've got the GSX. I have the GSR. I have a 370Z Nismo. I've got the Black Edition R35 of the Fairlady Z from 2003. The Fairlady. Now this one, the Silvia K's Aero from the 98 Nissan Silvia K is actually built for drift. And then we've got my 89. So we've got the 98 and the 89. The 89, that's the car we started with. That's the one that I've been sort of working with. But yeah, for Nissan, Fair Lady, Icy, do you concur, Fair Lady? Drift Miata would be cool. Skyline 2000 GTR. The Barn Find, turn it into a drift machine? Really? I mean, it is rear wheel drive, has vintage tires on it. Would need some work. That's the wrong Fair Lady, is the wrong gen. Oh, you like the, so you like the older, you like the 1970s and the 1980s stuff, right? Like the Skyline GTS, the GTSR. OG Fair Lady? I mean, not wrong. OG Fair Lady. Now, here's the thing. Hear me out. The Stagia RS4V apparently makes for a good drift wagon. I haven't tried it, but it makes for a good drift wagon. That's what I've been told. Datsun. I don't actually have any Datsuns. As for Porsche, we've got the 2023, 1993 968, and the 1982 911 Turbo 3.3. What about Yodas? Could go full Fujiwara tofu shop build. I mean, so if we get into the Toyotas, I already have the Sprinter. I already have the Truno. I also have the 1969 2000 GT. We've got, and that's just one of the starting cars, the GT4, right? We've got the 98 Super RZ. And so I've got 2 Super RZs, apparently. Oh, I do have a GR86. There you go. 2022 GR86. The GR Supra 2020. Then we're into my Subarus. I've got the Legacy RS, so I love that car. So you're saying GR86 2020? Start with common traffic, build an animal. But we have the Truno. The problem is I have not. Okay, so we're going to take this one out. And let me show you. This thing is apparently already rigged for drift, right? But my issue is this thing literally spins like a freaking top. I really want to like it because this is classic, like Initial D, right? This is classic freaking, as you know, as Icy said, that's Fujiwara tofu shop build, right? Like, but this is all it does. If you do something that's already kind of designed for Touge, for the Touge, you didn't build it. Well, no, I'm not trying to necessarily build it. I'm looking for recommendations on, I don't want to necessarily build my own because I'm nowhere near that level yet. I need something that I can turn into a fairly friendly vehicle to learn how to drift with. You're saying GR86. Sporty but common traffic sporty. Pebsac. Problem exists between. You mean Pebcac? Keyboard and chair. Yeah, I know. I already know I'm the problem. It's okay. I understand this. I'm aware. I'm freaking painfully aware. Okay, so we go GR86. Steering wheel. Listen, you just shut up. Don't correct Dad when he's making mistakes. Chat, you want to see Dad dressed in a maid's outfit with fishnets? $10,000. Cough it up. That's a ID 10T. Yes. Yep. ID 10T user error. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yep. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay. I'm going to find a tuning setup. We're going to search specific. Drift. Beginner. Okay. That's... B set. Why are there B's when it's supposed to be A? I don't want to see that for any amount of money. Good thing he moved out. It's voluntary now for... Yeah, exactly. Somebody said... so Eliza said we could dress up one of the dogs for $1,000. I don't think anybody wants to see that either. And just to be a dick, I'm going to drop a picture of... I'm going to drop a calf picture in Hunter Wild's... Discord server because he asked for a picture immediately, so you know. All right, let's try this one. Holy crap. God, that cost me a few shekels. Ooh, we're only... All right, we're going to leave it in the standard blue. Let's see how this thing drives. Yep. Oh, I can tell you this is definitely not drift. Nope. Not unless we're drifting in first gear the entire freaking time. Tried tuning my own. I don't know anything about the tuning system in this at all. I have zero idea of how it works. I have no idea how to tune cars. None. Zero. That's why I'm out here in the field right now. Yeah, I literally have zero understanding of how tunes work in this. See, here's the thing. I love automotive games. I love autosport racing, all of that stuff. I have zero knowledge on real world. I have zero automotive knowledge. None. I know how to change my own tires. I know how to change my own oil. I know how to change my own spark plugs. If the car is anything from 2000 and up and it has electronics, I can't even tell you how to fucking work on it. So I have no concept of how to tune a car. None. Zero. And I own that. I admit that. Just because people like cars and they like racing games and they like motorsport does not mean that they know a damn thing about cars. Zero. That's factually correct, by the way. Most people who actually enjoy motorsport have zero fucking idea. They know nothing about cars. Okay. Okay, but I think what we have to do, though, is we're going to have to figure that out, aren't we? All right, and let's do this, 'cause this seems a lot easier for me. Clutch kick, okay. That thing, I can't. I've been trying to. That thing needs tuning because that thing is not built. I honestly, I think the Formula Drift cars. Wow. Asshole. I feel like the Formula Drift cars are actually built for controller. They don't feel like they're built to work with wheel properly. And that's the thing. Like, I'm the first one to admit I have zero knowledge of like how to tune a vehicle. Oh no, I know this whole game is made for controllers. Absolutely, 100%. Can confirm. I am not denying that. I'm just glad that they took into account that there are a huge amount of people out there with rake setups. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so okay, let's try something here, shall we? Let's go to upgrades and tuning. Yeah, I want to remove that setup. Okay, thank you. Damn, that's nice. I don't like the rims, though. I like the kit. I don't like the rims. The rims are ugly as hell. No. Definitely not. All right, we're gonna do a custom upgrade here, I think. Okay. So for whatever reason, this thing is under the impression that I have motor 130. And I can tell you, I do not have, or button 130. I do not have button 130. Okay, so let's go tires. I don't want grip. No. Okay, let's stock, sport, semi-slick, Horizon semi-slick, drift. So the issue is drift tires are actually kind of terrible. But we own it, so we're going to throw that on. Okay, we're going to throw a slightly wider tire, I think. Rim style. Sure, why not? We'll throw those on. Okay, that works. Okay, front track width. Okay, so front track width. Gonna max that out. Rear track width. Notch it up 1. All right. Seems, trust me, I know it seems a little janky. Platform and handling. Okay. Springs and dampeners. Drift springs and dampeners. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, okay, yeah, we'll throw the race. I already have this stuff, so we'll throw that in. Okay. I dislike the fact that it's making all that noise, by the way. That is freaking terrible. Dude, I don't know if I want the weight reduction. Sport. Race. You know what? We'll throw in the race weight reduction. Let's put in actual, like, sport brakes. Okay. Let's go into drivetrain. Oh, we got clutch, transmission, drive line, and differential. Let's check differential. Sport, race, drift, rally. All right, let's do the drift. Driveline, transmission. Let's grab the transmission. Sport, race, 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 drift. All right, you know what? Let's throw in a drift transmission. Okay. 10 gear? Why in the fuck do you need 10? Why? No. What? No. No, that sounds terrible. 10 gears in a drift car. No. Sounds absolutely freaking horrible. Okay. All right. You basket. Buy and install parts. Buy and install. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, let's go into tuning. Tire pressure. So here's the thing. Why is this not set in? Why is this not set? Why is this not set in PSI? Why can't I see the PSI on this? How do I know what PSI I'm sending the tires to? That is actual bullshit. I have no idea what I'm setting the freaking tires to here. Like, it would help if they gave us the PSI. That would make more sense to me. Because I'm looking at that, I'm like, what the actual F? Like, 2.1 is 30. So if I want 32, I've got to put it to 2.2. And if I want to, say, set the rear tires to 40, would that be 3? Would 3.0 be 40? Does that make sense? In a rear wheel drive, you actually want the rear tires to be higher so they have less contact, because they kind of bulge a bit. So they have less contact, so they're spinning just to keep the spin going, right? You want the front ones flat so they keep you in control. As far as I know, from what I remember from doing my own automotive work when I was a teenager. It's been a very long time. I haven't actually, like, when I was in high school, I had all sorts of interesting cars. Like, I worked on my own car, right? I did all the stuff under the hood. My father and I pulled the engine out of my 1979 Dodge, and we rebuilt that engine over a weekend. Like, tore it straight down to the block, cleaned everything, ported 10 over, 4-barrel Holly carb, the whole bit, right? On a 6-cylinder, on the classic straight 6, the Dodge straight 6. You couldn't fucking kill that engine. The thing was that engine was bulletproof. Okay, so final drive. I wish that was better, honestly, the way they've got this set up. You know what I really wish? Here's what I really wish, chat. Okay, so if that's third gear. No. I want that to... I want to adjust my final drive so it's there. This isn't supposed to be a speed monster. This is supposed to be... Okay, so tops. Yeah, all right. Yeah, trial and error, right? That's kind of what we're doing right now, is trial and error. Okay, front. -5. Maybe we'll try about a -0.6. Toe in or do... Ooh. No. Front caster 7. Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Why not? We're going to drop this down. I want the front end a little softer. I don't want it so stiff. We'll siphon up the rear end a little bit, though. Ooh, man, that's a little too much, I think. Style that down a bit. I'm surprised Doggo is not down here with me. Doggo's probably upstairs with Mama. Okay, what do we got? Bump stiffness, rebound. Okay. Spring. Okay, we'll soften the front. Okay. Got to get that perfect toe angle. Torn feet. Tech, sometimes you scare me, sir. That is disturbing. That is disturbing. Drift tires? Yeah, drift tires. Why is so regarding prioritize engine over tire width as it needs to break free first. Is what I do. Brakes possibly to be able to adjust your bias. Yeah, I mean, okay, I don't want it so low that it's like bottoming out, but I want it like just enough that it's like, you know, it clears pebbles. You know what I mean? Bump stiffness. Okay, so we're going to soften up the rebound on the front. Might be a little aggressive, and we're going to soften the rebound on the rear too. I feel like the rebound stiffness keeps it hard, like it's hard to get angles. So yeah, I want a trimmer, not a plow. Exactly, a trimmer, not a plow. Yes, I want to be able to trim the grass. I want to cut the grass. I don't want to plow the grass. Plowing sounds terrible. All right, we're gonna drop the bump stiffness down a bit. So I don't want it to be so rigid. I want the rear to have a little bit more give than the front. Okay. I think I got that right. I think. Maybe. Balance, braking force. I want to. Oh, brakes are okay. They're locked. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care about that. Okay, acceleration. We're gonna max that out. I want to drag that up to about 65%, I think. It would involve, wait, what? I mean, depend on what kind of plowing it is. I mean, listen, whoa. Come on. What? We can't have that conversation here. There may possibly be children watching. Chat. What the hell? What the hell? I'm just reading through a list of recommendations. So we're gonna find out if these recommendations actually work or not. Ooh. And one of the recommendations for build, yeah, listen, I get it. Got to get that perfect toe angle. Freaking Y'all are weird sometimes, you know that? Yes, apply current setup. All right. Let's see how well this works. This car does not get a livery until I am happy with it. That's why you love us. That is questionable. All right, let's turn the game audio back up. I'll definitely go sideways. I don't know, man. It still feels too grippy for drift, you know what I mean? Ah, man, I don't know. This... maybe? No, it's definitely got the power. It feels too grippy. I don't think the recommendations for a fucking drift build are great. I might actually have to. And this is just a 4-speed transmission, by the way. Remember, this is a All right. Something. Try reducing. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we got to reduce rear tire pressure. I think what Post-Sand said is right. All right. So we're going to take it back to the shop. We're going to reduce the rear tire pressure. I'm trying my hand at building out a car. I really don't know how the system works in Forza, so for all I know, I'm building a track monster and not a fucking drift machine. Well, yeah, the tire pressure, I want to change the tire compound too. I want to go back to stock. Honestly, I think drift tires are kind of crap. These things seem way too grippy. And that's the thing. Drift tires, maybe go with a slick. No, the tuning is definitely in depth. There's like you can tune every aspect of the car, and it depends on the parts that you have mounted in. It is definitely, I would put it on par with car tuning for WRC stuff, which is pretty freaking insane when you think about it. So I have traction control turned off, I have ABS turned off, and I have stability control turned off. Okay, I'm gonna go to custom. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're gonna don't show message again. Thank you. Tires, tire compound. We're using drift tire compound. Rally. Okay. Install. Install. Instead, 1 point, it got 8 points registering per wheel. That's actually pretty good, though. Okay, custom tune. Why did it? Oh, because I changed the tires. Okay, let's Okay, and then we're going to up that to there. Everything else is the same. Yeah. Yep. Okay, everything else is the same. So we just... Perfect. All right. And refresh rate is increased. That's good, though. We need the that. All right, let's see if we've got this now. Let's see if we've got this. Oh, that's better. Well, it went sideways, so that's something. Yeah, I still gotta... Okay, I'm happier with the... Okay, so that's definitely better that way. All right, let's make some adjustments to the tune then. I know I am probably driving everybody completely freaking batshit crazy right now. Tune car. There we go. Let's drop that down about 1.8. I want the front to just have a little extra pressure. All right, let's try that. Yes, I want to apply that. Okay. Also, rear anti-roll reduction might help. Ooh, you can tell this thing's sitting low, though. Okay, that's better. That's better. There we go. Still not great, but it's definitely better. All right, off-road it is. Toe in might not help on the rear. That seems like it's... So this is where we start getting into the tricky stuff, right? Because I feel like I've got the final drive set too low, so we're gonna boost that up. No, got it set too high. Okay, so let's... Well, actually, no, I want that. Okay, let's try that. Alignment. You're saying toe on the rear. We want to pop that out. Toe it out. Oh, you want the... Okay, you're saying the rear neutral. Pop that out just a bit. The angle is good. Camber... Yeah. It's just slight negative camber on the... Yeah. All right, let's do that. Yes, apply. Okay. All right, well, we're on grass though, so it's not. Oh, balls. I think what it is, I've got this rig to work in best in like third gear. Maybe. Not quite. So the thing is, everybody jumps on the horsepower wagon, and having more horsepower doesn't generally make for a better overall drifting experience, you know? I flubbed it. I dropped the wheel on that one. That's my fault. Yeah, but if you're just learning how to properly drift, you don't need some 1,500 horsepower machine. You need something that's more reasonable to move around at like 400 or 500 horsepower, you know? Oh, well. I mean, it feels like a solid car and a solid build, but I wouldn't call this drift. This feels more like something for Touge. Like we're not gonna manji nothing with this, okay? It's not happening. I am going to bounce the shit out of everybody on the road, though. I don't know. Hold on. The anti-roll on the... You're saying loosen the anti-roll on the rear, huh? Loosen it on the rear? So what? Tighten it on the front, loosen it on the rear. Is that what you're saying? Actually, this probably should have been different then. I should have had 25 on the rear and 30 on the front. All right, let's try that. Oh, God. We're off in the trees. This is crap. Yeah, I think as much fun as this is trying to build a drift machine out of my BRs or out of my freaking GR86, I'm not completely sold, you know? I don't think see, my issue is I don't want to be doing this for the entire stream, right? I don't want to be trying to build a car when I have zero knowledge of what does what, you know. The problem with this car is it feels too fucking heavy. Even with the weight reduction, this thing feels so freaking heavy. Yeah, of course. Of course. All right, you know what? Because I want to be able to actually just do some practice, I'm going to go with a car that I know is already really well suited and built for what we're doing, and that's this. Now, granted, snow tires, D-box, you mother trucking genius. I didn't actually think. So here's the thing. I'm finding that my issue is the tires are too goddamn grippy for drift. They're too grippy, right? Is that why everybody's using snow tires? D-box. I appreciate that. See, now there we go. That is actionable. Okay. So instead of changing the car, we go here. We're going to return home. We're going to swap the tires out. We're going to put snow tires on. And we're going to check that. Drag tires? I mean, listen. Okay, we're going to go down to upgrades and tuning. We're going to go to custom. All right, that'll do it. All right, let's try that. Ooh, ice cream. Hell yeah. Okay, that feels better. Oh, shit. Oh, God. That was terrifying. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, shit. No, that did not do what I wanted it to. Mind you, that is definitely a lot. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can work with that. I can work with that. That feels a lot better, actually. Well, we didn't hit vehicles, so I will take that as a win. Okay, spoke too soon. Holy shit. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I think you're right. The rears are oversteering. Okay, so let's grab back in D-Box. Appreciate the assist, by the way, because I'm kind of crap at this. I've never really... Oh, right. I know why. Because we put new tires on and we didn't change the PSI. All right, let's try that. All right. Let's try that. Let's do this. We'll adjust the rears first. All right. Okay. Oh, I think we're kind of getting it. Oh, shit. Near miss. All right. Better. It's feeling better. Okay, that is feeling much better. There we go. Oh, okay, that was a little oversteer. Little clutch kick. There we go. Okay. That's better. Okay, so we've still got a little oversteer going. Little oversteer. Or understeer, oversteer in the rear, understeer in the front. All right, let's drop that down another notch, down to 1.5. I think that should do it. And then we're going to drop that down to... Let's try a 1.9 for that. Okay. Okay, now things are starting to feel a little... Oh, there we go. Holy shit, that's way better. Gran Turismo, no, I've never played. I have not played Gran Turismo since GT2. Gran Turismo 2 was the last time I played Gran Turismo. A lot of rally racing though. But I generally don't do my own builds in rally. I like for Assetto Corsa Rally and Richard Burns and WRC and dirt and all of that. So no, unfortunately, I don't do a lot of GTR or a lot of GT. Even though the crazy thing is, my partner, she's got a PlayStation 5, and I don't even own Gran Turismo. I keep GT, Gran Turismo, GTA, Grand Theft Auto. Jesus. Okay, bit of a side swipe. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a rhythm here. Only I'm still pulling it around too much. I think I've got to change that final drive. It's still a little freaking aggressive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I've got to fix that final drive. That is, holy shit, that is super aggressive. Yeah, 4-speed. My issue is I can't get it to hold line prior. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. No, we managed not to completely kill the car. Okay. My issue is trying to get it to hold a line. It wants to pull itself straight way too easily. All right, let's go back in. Got to fiddle around with the settings a little bit more. I mean, okay, we're gonna drop that down 1.4. We'll put that back up to 2. All right, I'm gonna actually drop that down just a smidge. All right, let's try that. Oh, and before I forget, let's soften up the rear on this just a bit. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Okay. Left foot braking, handbrake helped with that. Yeah, so I do left foot brake. So because of like doing a lot of sim racing and everything, and driving with clutch, I do left foot brake a lot. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. That's starting to feel a lot better. Something in the near future that we're going to be checking out, though, is JDM, the Japanese Drift Master. I want to check it out. Looks like someone is behaving. Oh, sort of. Depends on what you mean by behaving. I mean, it's better-ish. All right, brakes are definitely working. Oh, that was terrible. Jesus, I missed that corner. Thank God this is an actual race. As I'm being a noisy asshole in this poor neighborhood. So now I'm using a button on my shifter as my handbrake because I don't currently own a handbrake. I would love to have a handbrake, but I do not currently have one. I had a cheap one of those kind of $100 USB Amazon jobbies. Unfortunately, it doesn't work anymore. Probably never touching JDM ever again now that it is out. Why is that? Oh, now that this is out. Oh, okay. I mean, I get that. I understand that, tech. I'm sure. So the thing is, though, is like Japanese Drift Masters more specific rather than this is sort of a little bit more broad. All right, so if I remember correctly, there is a drift zone through this park. Yeah, there it is. All right. Yeah, push button for handbrake is kind of hot trash. And even though it is an Arduino Leonardo board, I can't get it to accept new programming for the life of me. Yeah, this is not going well. Oy. Well, we haven't failed, so that's fine. We failed now. Yep. Okay, so pedal to the metal, not an option. All right. So with that in mind, I think I've learned a couple of things. I don't think this is the car, the GR86. I don't think this is the car that we're going to be doing this with. That being said, I had considered actually the Volvo. Not going to lie. I had actually considered the 242 Turbo Evolution and turning it into a drift machine. I need to get better. That is the one thing. I need to get way better at tuning. And I have no clue what the hell I am doing. None whatsoever. Now, I love my Sprinter. I get Fujiwara freaking tofu shop vibes. Like this thing is like Initial D classic. Like, Unfortunately, the tune on this one is rough. And I've actually considered taking it back to the original and then just sort of redoing it. But for this, I think we're going to do this instead. Oh. Yeah, because see, this thing is just like... Now, again, this one is all-wheel drive, though, so... That I know can be a bit of an issue, but I think what we're going to do... Let's get in and have a look at the tune on this one. Fuck. Really? It's a lot. I dislike that so much, man. Wait, skill board? Huh? All right, I think I might have to do a custom, like my own on this. Because this is... Yep, failed it. All right, so we're going to take this one back home. We're going to strip this one down, and we're going to actually redo this. No. We're going to go to Horizon, my home. Let's go. Okay, this is a car. This is the one. This is it. We're gonna redo the tune on this. Okay, upgrade and tuning. A custom upgrade. Yes. All right, we're gonna go. Off-road, rally, Horizon. Do we not? Oh, okay, there we go. Snow tire. Why are the snow... Semi-slick, semi-slick, drift. Holy crap. Expansion of Hokkaido in winter would be amazing. I mean, Hokkaido in winter would be dope. Why are these snow tires so freaking grippy, bro? Drift tires are grippier than those. What is... Okay, well, that makes zero sense to me. So we're going to go... I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, perfect. How are you doing, sir? Pastel Grizzly. I don't really need, like... Actually, you know what? I'm throwing that on, though. No, we'll leave that. Don't mind that is not a side skirt. Tired? Why so tired? What have you been up to? Man, these things add a lot of weight. Okay, well, that doesn't matter anyway, because platform and handling. Okay. Yes, we're going to throw those in. Okay, we're going to put drift spring. Yes. Okay, great. Awesome. Yep. Don't mind the sound. I know it's screeching in the background, but not much I can do about that, unfortunately. All right, weight reduction. There we go. Boom, done. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. Love it. Drivetrain. Clutch. Race clutch. Sport clutch. Stock clutch. I mean, I don't think the clutch really matters, but, you know, here we are. We'll leave the stock. Okay. Driveline doesn't matter. Differential two-way, rally diff, race diff, drift diff. Okay, let's unlock that. Okay, perfect. Just recounts of all the BS rule bending happens in F1. Ooh, I've seen some pretty bullshit things going on in F1. It's kind of dumb. All right, we're going to leave it, I think, there. Install those parts. Yeah, we already have some of the parts, so it only costs us $7,200. Oh, thank God. All right, we're gonna go into the tuning. Okay, we'll drop the rear down to about 1.5. Nah, freaking F1 has some of the most bullshit. It forced the driver to go into the wall and intentionally crash so they could win the race. Dude, sometimes the shit they pull is ridiculous. It is actually insane. Okay, neutral toe on the rear, and we want -1 on the front. I think that's, do I want, is it negative or do I want plus on that? Okay, we're gonna drop that 5 on the front. Yeah, toe. Actually, I want it to toe out on the front a bit. There we go. Okay. Sent you a video? I will, for sure. Thank you. Appreciate that. And max angle. Okay. All right, we're going to loosen things up for the rear. I'm going to drop that down to about 23. We're going to leave the front. No. Yeah. Front stiffer, rear looser. Okay, I'm going to loosen that up. Now I want to stiffen the rear up a bit. Just on the springs. Actually, let's drop that down a bit more. Ooh, that's a little too low. Listen, let's take that back up to 80. Chat, I'm trying to figure out the tuning menu in this, and I gotta say, it is not what I expected. Right. 2 notches. Okay. Rebound stiffness. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to drop that down to there, and the rear we're going to drop down to a 6. Bump stiffness. Actually, we're going to drop that down too. And okay. Arrow, don't need. Brake. I want slightly more in the front. Okay. Differential. 100%. Deceleration. Let's drop that too, but yeah, there we go. Okay, acceleration. Oh. Oh, right. Because this is an all-wheel drive. I forgot. It's not rear wheel, it's all wheel. So we gotta balance this out. Because if we don't, then it's gonna get real ugly real fast. Yes, more to the rear. Okay. All right. Oh. All right, save it. Yes. Okay. Let's see how this one drives now. Now that I've completely mangled the shit out of this setup. Why is it doing that to me? What in the actual... Okay. All right, hold on. All right, let's see if we can cook with this. Whoa, that was a nice trading paint though. Oh, okay, well, we're off-road now. Shit. All right, we're gonna jackrabbit through everything. Yep, all right. All right, all right, all right. Maybe, maybe. Just bunny hopping around here a little bit. I'm definitely not Ken Block, that's for sure. Rip the master. Oh, God. Okay, listen. I just need you to work with me here, sir. Holy shit. Okay, can we... $180, yeah. Oh. How's the drive? Sling blade. I mean, I'm tearing up somebody's cabbage field right now. I kind of feel bad about it, but it's getting better. Listen, I am bad at drifting, but I am really trying to learn how the mechanics work and how the tuning system works. And I'm not quite. I mean, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it a little bit, but I've still got so much to learn about this. The shifting is the easy part because I'm used to driving standard anyways. Like I grew up driving manual shift, so like standard automotive, like standard transmission was easy to freaking learn how to drive in this, right? It just kind of came natural, but as I'm just tear-assing somebody's field up. Might see me doing the same on the, yeah, so that's what I'm literally trying right now to learn how to like drift, and I'm out in fields and everything because then I don't have to worry about bouncing into anything as I learn how to control the car, like maintain that controlled slide and power through it and hold it, like hold a line with it. Now, with it being wet like this, so that makes it so much easier, but all right, let's get down hood level here. There we go. Okay. All right. I like that. That felt good. God, that felt real good. Oh, she's getting a little too, there we go. Oh. Woo. All right, so this is so far is a pretty good all-rounder as well. Like it's still got a lot of grip to it. Oh. Sling blade, appreciate that. Yeah, if I see you, I see you. Right? It might. Oh. And then I write the car off. Like completely just mangied it right into a freaking wall like a goober. I love that you just what the, okay, come on. What am I stuck on? Bro, what? Thank you. You're in a GR86? Yeah, so I've been trying to build out an 86, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of vibing with the I love the Subarus. It's just something about I think it's because like doing a lot of rally racing and everything. I'm kind of familiar with how the weight transfer is with these Subarus. Broke the MC, appreciate it. I mean, listen, I know that it's a skill like any other, right? And if you learn, like, just take the lessons and do what you can with it. All right. Okay. I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable with this. This is Tokyo, probably. It's That's what I'm looking for. That shit right there. Oh, that was a little too much. All right, I think I've got to adjust some tire pressure. I think the front's good. I think the rears are still a little too stiff. Ah, shit. I was hoping I could wiggle through those. Maybe buy an e-brake. So I had an e-brake. The problem is I had one of those cheap $100 ones off of Amazon from some unknown Chinese manufacturer. Guess what it doesn't do? Even though it's an Arduino device, it does not allow me to reprogram it. And it's fucked. After having it for 3 years, it never really properly worked right from the start. Like it just never really fully worked. Oh, shit. So I think what is probably going to happen, hopefully sometime in the near future, I would like to actually be able to throw down the $150 and just buy the Moza handbrake. Right, and then the nice thing is then it works with the pit house software. It works with the Moza R5 wheel. Right, it works with the shifter. Woo. Okay, listen. I am so bad at this. Oh, I screwed that one up bad. G920, so this one is my only... Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, because Logitech doesn't actually make a handbrake, do they? At least not that I'm aware of. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry I ended your your delivery career, sir. So I recently, and this is actually thanks to a buddy of mine, he loaned me his Moza R5 setup just because he's in the process of, doing some major cleanup in his space and doing a massive purge. And I was having problems with my Fanatec Club Sport wheel. So he was kind enough to actually loan me his Moza R5 while he's in the middle of doing like a complete deep clean on his space. And yeah, I gotta say, this wheel setup is way better than the Fanatec. And this is only a 5 Newton meter. I went from the 9 Newton meter Club Sport base. And when I say Club Sport, I mean the original Club Sport 2.5. So it was a dual belt, dual motor, dual belt system. So the nice thing is this being a direct drive wheel, God, this is such a massive difference. Same here. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, right. And that's the no. Correct me if I'm wrong. And again, I'm not sponsored by Moza. I would like to be in the future. I would love to be. I know that Moza has their Moza R3, which works with Xbox. So the Moza R3 works with Xbox. It's actually built specific for Xbox, right? So that would actually put you in direct drive, like into a direct drive ecosystem with Moza. But I mean, the thing you have to think about is, do you see the value in buying a $400 direct drive wheel for console, right? Or do you want to build yourself like a sim rig at some point, right? That's the other thing too. Like I'm over here playing on PC, so I'm one of those, you know, I've always been a PC gamer. I haven't, my last Xbox was an Xbox One, and I have a PlayStation 5 here. It's actually it's my partner's, it's hers. She bought herself the PlayStation 5 before I was ever in the picture, so, you know, because she likes her video games too. Okay, there we go. Nice. You want it? Yeah, you want a PC? Yeah. I mean, so I've never been one to buy into the console war stuff, the stuff between Sony and Xbox. I see the merit of both systems. I'm not a fan of platform exclusives. I think platform exclusives in 2020, like from 2026 and beyond, are kind of dumb. And I don't like the locked ecosystems. I'm the kind of person that if you're on an Xbox, I'm on PlayStation, a buddy of ours is on PC, we should all be able to play the same fucking game together, bar none. Doesn't matter what we're playing on, we should all be able to play the same game together, right? If it is an online game, give us the ability to have cross-platform and play the same fucking game together with our buds. Right? It shouldn't matter. We're in a day and age where we have cross-platform compatibility now, and this stuff exists. So I feel like the idea of exclusivity, platform-wise, considering basically here, like when you think about it, freaking PlayStation and Xbox are both AMD freaking gaming rigs. They're both of them are built by AMD. The internals are AMD designed, like they're engineered. Slight differences, but for the most part, they're an AMD gaming PC. Just separate software. Xbox runs a trimmed down version of Windows 11. Basically a trimmed down gaming version of Windows 11. Sony's software is a little more proprietary. But hardware wise, I mean, modern consoles are basically just a very well optimized gaming PC. so start treating it as such instead of fucking trying to lock us all into separate boxes, because that shit pisses me off. Oh, I already have that. Never mind. That was a fair lady. I already have that thing. Dude, are you actually... Mans is drifting a truck. No. Head to head, nothing. Not doing shit with that. Nope. There we go. Oh, God, that felt good. I might have to use these settings on the settings I've currently got on this wheel. I think I'm going to have to try for a set of Corsa Rally now. Yeah, right? Exactly. I'm fucking 53. I'm too old for this bullshit. I just want to be able to play games with my buds. That's it. Like, take me back to the days of fucking slugging quarters, an entire $10 roll of quarters into a goddamn arcade and spending the entire afternoon with my buds playing video games, right? Oh, we put a little too much sauce on that one. Okay, so we're gonna go into the world map. Nice. Okay, so the one thing I do really like about this car though is it is really, really good at collecting up those points. You know what? Let's go there. Okay, we're gonna try this. I've got a 2-star on this. That doesn't mean squat though.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I might have to drop this shifter down just a bit though. I think I've got to drop it down another inch or two, a little closer to the floor. Oop. Nope, 5th gear only. Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to we're going to cruise this up. I might have to swap this out for the rear wheel drive. New PB. Hey, I didn't even know there was shit. I didn't even know there was a speed trap there. Ooh. Nice.
In 400 meters.
Missed me.
Turn left. Turn left.
There it is. I mean, healthcare, especially, listen, if you're in the US, healthcare is a bit of a bitch. That's the only thing I can luckily say about being Canadian is I don't have to worry about some of the healthcare expenses. Now, the issue at my age is it's come to light that there's diabetes on both sides of the family. So because of that, I'm pre-diabetic. So I got to watch certain shit now. There's also heart disease on both sides of the family. Thankfully, I've made some lifestyle changes to sort of rectify a lot of that. And I started that years ago, like quitting smoking, eating higher protein, higher fiber diet, stuff like that, right? Like trying to keep myself in decent health. The big struggle has been lately, though, is I deal with obstructive sleep apnea. And for most people, that's usually because of a weight problem. In my case, it's actually a soft mechanical issue with my jaw. I have crowded teeth on both the top and the bottom. My lower jaw is like much smaller than my upper jaw. This is all stuff I didn't know about. And I never really initially considered it as being a problem. And I have an abnormally large tongue. So what ends up happening is my body tries to choke me to death in my sleep every goddamn time. Oh God. And my tongue rolls, slides down my throat, and cuts off my airway completely. CPAP will not work in my case because it's a soft mechanical issue with my jaw and my tongue. So I'm actually, the thing that I've been working towards is raising the money to get the oral device to actually help that. I've got to get some sleep dentistry stuff done, but we've hit the halfway point, so I can now, I've got the appointment set. I'm going to be going in and getting the 3D laser scan of the inside of my mouth on July 13th. I need, oof. Oh no, so yeah, sometimes being human is an actual, you're right, is a proper bitch. All right, second gears is the winning strategy on this one. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Can I, come on. Oh shit. Can we save it? Oh, we were able to save it? No! God damn it, fucked it. Damn it. All right, well, we're gonna take this back here. I feel like this is actually a solid build for like this gravel drift. Broke the MC, thank you so much for dropping that follow. Appreciate it. All right, I'm happy with the way the wheel feels now. Clutch kick, clutch kick, clutch kick. Okay, yeah, there we go. I think I might have to tune this just slightly, a bit more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please tell me, did I get a 3-star on that? Fuck no. I need 15 more. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I can still live with that because that's an improvement. That is an improvement. I can live with that. Let's go to the map. And the whole time I'm earning all the magic points that I need to... I need 3,705 more to unlock the flight club. Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet. What do we got here? What is this? Is this... Okay, I have not done that one. All right, let's head that way. Thunderbird it is.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Okay, so this is actually kind of feeling like this nice, clean cross between a rally car and a drift car. Rip. Wait, what? Who ripped what? Ripped what? Who, where, why, when? What? I'm Audi, what? Nobody died. We're good. Don't worry. Oh, stream? Did it really? It doesn't. Oh, that's got to be a Twitch side thing because I'm showing no drop frames, no network issues. I'm looking at the stream PC. There's nothing showing. Weird, man. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Oop. Zippity doo dah. Oof. Joyce, I mean, it's true. I've been doing this. November this year, it'll be 10 years. A decade on Twitch and 2 years on YouTube. And man, every time when I think I've got everything dialed in, and like I said, I've been doing this a fucking while. Okay, let me out of here, bro. Your guardrail can't hold me. Thank you. I can't park there. I don't want to hear it from you, Maple. Sir. I can park wherever I please. Don't you know? I think I'm in the center of the universe. At least according to you, I am. How you doing, man? How's your week been? Okay, I can live with that. That is good. I've definitely got to spend more time under the hood tuning things though. Shit week. I mean, sorry to hear that, dude. It's never great when you end up having one of those shit ass weeks, right? Oh.
Turn left.
Oop. Oh, there we go. Missed it. Just barely. Might have put a little too much sauce on it. Shit. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Thank God those things are freaking not part of the course, because that would suck. Ah, too much manji. Too much. Oh no, we fucked it. Work hasn't been fun. Got a QA think her shit stinks. Doesn't
Turn around when it is safe.
300. Okay, 300 in a week is rough in iRacing though. Jesus. That's pretty rough. Okay, so here's the question. Regarding the loss of all of those, like your the iRating. How is that from other drivers, or like are you just stuck in like some kind of like hellscape in iRacing? Oh shit, a little too much. Ugh. Oh God, I'm an actual ass at this. It's not as bad as I thought though. Did I finally? Oh my God, I finally want to start that. Jesus. Holy crap. Special delivery. There we go. Nice. Holy crap. A couple of bad races were my fault. Oh, other drivers hitting me caused me to lose a lot of time in pits fixing. And a couple bad races. Yeah, no, 300 iRating is a huge loss for a week. That is a That's one of the, so I mean, dude, I hope that, like, you're pretty solid in iRacing though. I think you shouldn't have too much problem gaining that back. I feel like you should be able to like recoup that pretty quickly. All right, yeah, I already got that. I already got the treasure car there, so. All right, oh God, I have all of these extra boards that I'm having such a freaking hard time grabbing, by the way. Which is the goal of most. Yeah, no, 2000 is well, and if I remember correct, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, when you drop a large number of drop a large portion of I rating in a very short amount of time, it drops you down into a different. It drops you down into a different pool of racing, if I remember correctly. Drops you down into the more dumb drive. Yeah. You drop down to where I am in iRacing, or where I would be if I got back into iRacing. Down with the dumbasses. Actually, my issue with iRacing was never the actual racecraft itself. Racecraft came easy for me. It was actually, in a lot of cases, it was my or lack of track awareness in the case of other dumb drivers. Oh shit. Don't go completely fucking. Oh, well, that didn't. Yeah. We'll come back to that one. Why did it not pick up my map point here? I want to go over here to this one. Because that is not where I am right now. There it is.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Well, there are those moving up there, but there are the ones that can't move because, well, no, and yeah. I can remember in my time with iRacing that I would go through a stint where I'd have like a really bad week, and then I'd have like a couple of really good weeks. Which was nice because then I actually found that the weeks that I had really good weeks and I actually was climbing in iRating fairly decently, I was actually ended up with a far more aware and better class of driver through that, which was quite nice because then you end up with less stupid shit happening on the track. It was easier to avoid stupid shit because people weren't making the traditional mistakes. Oh, I'm already here. Never mind. This is the one I'm at. I'm an idiot. No, I am not. Why are you having? Oh, I know why. Because I'm supposed to. Never mind. We're gonna just avoid the drift zone here. We're gonna go off road. Yeah, I know you'll get it back. You are a solid driver in iRacing for sure. Absolutely. Oh no, we're just bunny hopping across the open fields here at the moment. It's a Subaru. I mean, it's a rally car. Rally car that's had some work done to it, so it's a drift beast. Or driftier. Ugh. I've got to do some tuning work on this car, though.
400 meters, turn right.
This is supposed to be a drift car, but sometimes it's a little too grippy to be drift.
Turn right.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I think what I'm gonna. Well, that went a little wider than I wanted, but.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Oh, hey, I'm on a road I didn't even know I was missing. Shit. Oh, wait.
Turn around when it is
No. Just listen, lady. I gotta get this stupid little mungie thing over here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Mascot, got him.
You know, you got 'em all. Yeah, bad.
There we go. Those that bump you out of the way and you take a massive damage and they finish top 10. Yeah, that always kind of irks me a bit, you know. Okay, looks like they've built themselves a drift machine with a freaking Mitsubishi GSR. Actually, that would be a good drift car. Ugh. All right, slow it down. Yeah. No. Whoa. You stay right there, sir. Don't even start with me. All right, so before we get up here, or before we start this, we'll get to the bottom of the run here. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do a slight adjustment and a little extra tune.
400 meters, turn sharp left.
I'm racing 3 to 4 hours a night. I will get it back this week. Running out of time. I mean, oh yeah, new week start. Oh, are you guys about to hit a new season? Listen, Nuts Life. Don't you start with me, sir. Don't even. I don't even want to hear it. Well, I mean, technically.
Are you insane?
Yeah, you just started a new season. Okay, I got it. On week 2, now out of 13. All right. So the issue is it's a Subaru WRX STI. Like, this is the 22B STI. So this is more of a rally car than a drift car. I've been trying to work it into a bit of a drift build. And yes, I am a little insane, sir. So yes, to your point, yes, Nuts Life, I am insane. Okay, how's that? Did I just 2-star that in the first one? Yeah, let's go. That works. Didn't even have to tune it. Okay, but we're gonna attempt a tune here first. All right, let's hop into the menu. Tune car. I turned a Cadillac CT4. Rear wheel drive, pretty thick. Got a lot of weight to transfer around. Not necessarily bad. I will soften that up a little bit. Okay, gearing. I did not put the drive. Oh, sporter. I didn't. Okay, let's drop that down just a bit. Okay, I like that being neutral. change the angle just a smidge. Let's soften up the rear a bit more. And let's soften the front just a touch. Yeah. All right. I want to stiffen up the rear on the springs. We'll lower that just a wee bit more. All right, and ride height is fine. Damping, we'll leave. Aero, I don't need to change. Brake. Yeah, we'll up that a bit. Okay, diff. All-wheel drive, so it's we're gonna throw that down to 80%. Yeah. Okay. I think it's a good choice. Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to learn how to get better at drift. For me, it's not like I'm not looking to go pro or anything. I just want to get better at the working the actual tuning mechanic. But also learning how to drift a lot more cleanly and effectively. Oop. That's only a 1 star. I don't think it. Yeah. Okay, so so it felt a lot better that run. I feel like I've got way better control of the car. Too much power, it rolls easily. Oh, so what? You cartwheel now? Is that the problem? You cartwheel with it? Tech. Does it just somersault down hills? Oh, please no. God damn. Holy shit. Oh, it rolls on corners. Dude. Top heavy, he says. Okay, so no, listen, we've already been there. We already did the thing. I 2-starred that first try, so that's actually not bad. We've got a couple that are 2-star, so where else have I not been yet? Speed Zone. Trailblazer. I forgot about the Trailblazers. Okay, I don't know where that is, but we're going to head to it.
Around when it is safe to do so.
Oop. Forgot. It's like Canada in the winter. Can you I actually just stiffened up the front a little bit for better overall steering and control, and loosened the rear a little bit so it was easier to brake, break loose. There we go. So I can go sideways.
Turn right.
So there's no way to outside of the making adjustments to your dampers and your springs and the anti-roll, like your roll bars and everything, your anti-roll, which I already did. I did make adjustments to the springs and the dampers, to the anti-roll in the front, the rear. So I'm learning how to use the tuning system in this. Not. Hey. Funny thing is, I've been watching some of these pros in like doing Touge and drift in Japan, and them bumping these walls is not unusual. Even the pros do it IRL. So. I had to figure out why all of a sudden this patch I've got like performance issues. It's just freaking wild. It was buttery smooth and now I've got micro stutters ever since the recent patch. There's no reason for it. And I keep getting the low VRAM warning, which I never had before. And the settings for the computer have not changed. The settings for the game have not changed. None of my hardware has changed. The only thing that changed was the game updated, and now I'm having problems.
400 meters. Turn left.
I have a Radeon RX 9070 XT in this PC. Believe me when I say VRAM is not an issue. That's 16 gigs of VRAM. This game does not even use 12, so why is it giving me a freaking... Why it keeps doing that is beyond me. All right, there we go. All right. I want to see where this one is, because I want to get some of this stuff done and collected and out of the way, you know? Oh, shit. Okay, I should have braked. I might have to remove I dropped my shifter down so it's closer to the floor. The problem is I'm still working with the truck shifter knob on it. And that's so I have a button on the shifter to use as a handbrake, because I don't actually have a functional handbrake, so. That being said, I shouldn't really necessarily need a functional, like a handbrake per se, but it does make it better. I've got to work on technique before I... So, I'm going to bring this subject up again because it is, you know what, screw this, we're going, yeah, we're yeeting.
Recalculating route.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yeah, there we go. Yeeted it out, right down the hill. There we go.
400 meters. Turn sharp.
Ultimately, what I would like to do is I want to rebuild the stand that my wheel is on. Now, I'm using a modified GT Omega stand to begin with. I gotta put the bush bar on the front of this. I already know how to drive. I know how to walk, I know how to run, I know how to drive. Drift is something different. At least the wheel is in a better place. I like the way the wheel feels. This Moza, that was terrible. And I find I actually do better when I'm here. I feel better like with the hood cam. The dash cam doesn't feel right because the FOV, but it is what it is, so. Well, I'm not trying to go straight. I want to brake traction. I want it to. I'm doing that on purpose. Oh, shit. Okay. That was a lucky escape.
You've arrived at your destination.
Excuse me? It's on the roof of the... How in the fuck am I getting that? All right, Maple. Cheers, man. Remember, it's Friday. You got races this weekend. All right, let's have a look around back. Oh, that is a brick wall, so apparently I can't go that way. Shit. I still have Battlefield 6 installed. I haven't played it in freaking Lord knows how long now. It's been months. Okay, so that's where there is... How in the fuck am I getting that? All right. Hear me out. We're going to try something. I'm going to pull this wheel off. I'm going to try a slightly larger wheel just for giggles because I want to know. Now, this wheel is huge. This is the TSW. This is the truck sim wheel. But we're going to try it. Because why not? It's great now? Well, so initially I didn't have a problem with Battlefield. It was just trying to get into it was sometimes rough. Okay, this has a totally different feel with this. Oh. Maybe this is what I needed this whole time. I needed a larger wheel. This feels way better. It's still a little too large though. This wheel is way too big. This is a 15-inch wheel. This is a truck wheel. This is not a regular car wheel. This is not a... Okay, so the one thing, this thing, the brakes work. Holy shit, do they ever work? No, right? Broke. This is the Moza TSW. This is for truck sims. This is not... This is like farm sim and fucking trucking. This is not... What I would like to do, though, is the problem I find with this is way too small. This wheel here, way too small. Great if I'm driving GT3. Sucks for rally. Sucks for anything else. This is way too large, but I've got way better control with this wheel. I need a standard 12-inch. Like a proper car size wheel rim, 12-inch, right? Like the Moza CSV2 or whatever, or CSP version 2. Yeah, this. I mean, it kind of works. It's wow. This thing's got snap to it. Now, I wonder. Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hear me out. Okay. That's what I thought. Hold on. We're totally going to do this. I'm going to go into the Moza Pit House software. TSW. Okay. Yeah. All right. Turn hands off, protection off. Okay. We're going to turn bump down, maximum wheel speed. We will leave. Actually, I'm going to throw that up to 65. I can only do 10. Okay, well, we'll do by 10 increments. I'm going to drop that down by 10. No, by 5. There we go. Okay, we'll drop that down by 5. I'm going to set that to 1080. Just because, why not? I can change these settings after. right? A 12-inch wheel would feel so much better. And not only that, it would be a lot more realistic. Oh, what the? Oh, I hit the thing. Never mind. Nope. Shit. Yes. Okay, so none of the buttons on this work except for the home button, but okay, this is not what this wheel is intended for, by the way, chat. Oh, shit, I saved it. I don't know how, but oh my God. Got a little extra sauce on that. Yeah, this wheel is way too big. Okay, no, that's it. I just wanted to try it. This is way too big. My wheelbase is losing its shit now. It's like, it's angry. It's angry. Wait, what? In the actual... Okay, hold on. There we go. What are you doing? There we go. Okay. Got it. All right, let's try this now. Pete, how you doing? I know everyone tells me that because this wheel is capable of like proper full like rotation like a regular car wheel, everybody's like, oh, you should still run it at like 720. And I'm like, I'm not running this thing at 720 degrees. I should honestly be able to run it at 1080, no problem, at, you know, the full 1080 degrees, get the proper feeling of a car, right? Because Skid Mark, that dude's name is Skid Mark. Tell me you like drifting without telling me you like drifting. Pete, how are you doing? Oh. Aha. A board I did not know existed before. There we go. There's another one of those frame stutters. Living the dream? I mean, listen. July 13th, I go and get the 3D laser scan done of the inside of my mouth so they can start manufacturing my sleep apnea thing. And hopefully that means I can start getting actual proper good night's sleep and not try to unalive myself. You know, because that's what my body's been trying to do to me. Trying to unalive me. In my sleep, because you know that's apparently how it goes. All right, I might. Okay, so the wheel settings feel really good, but the car settings are still a little eh. So what are you keeping yourself busy with these days, sir? All right, so clutch kicking is very effective. Oh. Yep, we're off-road now. Ooh, that is somebody's house. Yeah, so working, putting my motorcycle back together. Ooh, motorcycle. A bike, you say? What kind of bike? Bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop. There we go. Yep. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Okay, we're just practicing. Just trying to keep it sideways. ...2003 Suzuki DR650 Dual Sport. Nice. It's an enduro bike. Ooh. I like the sound of that. That sounds like a hell of a lot of fun to ride. Bunny hops, bunny hops, bunny hops. Hell yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Give me all them. Give them to me. Give them to me. I'm hungry. I need them. I enjoy it way better than my faster bike. So I have a couple of friends that they've switched out from sports bikes to enduro bikes. And they prefer them because the enduro bikes allow them to go to a lot of places where a crotch rocket will not allow them to go. Like you can do a bit of a trail ride with it, right? Like you can go off-road with an enduro bike if it's properly rigged and not have to worry about it, whereas you can't do the same with a crotch rocket. Okay, Lilo, no, why are you... Ma'am, you can't be under there. Okay, I have a dog that is roughly the size of a small adult human. That is currently, she's trying to park herself. She's in between my chair and my pillows. Or pedals. She's literally in that space between my feet on the pedals and the center bar of my racing seat. You know, you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I love you, but you are so ridiculous. It's actually done, but it's in the shop for an electrical gremlin. Oh, an electrical gremlin. Oof. Those are always the worst. The electrical gremlins suck, by the way. Okay. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this back. I'm going to return home. Wait. Yes. I got a badge. Okay, we got another badge. That's nice. So, all right, let's check the badge first. Which one is the new one? Oh, there it is. We got that dude. Nice. Okay, yes, I want to fast travel home. I don't normally do the fast travel, but recently, specifically today, I've kind of decided that maybe I should be doing some of the fast travel stuff, just to be able to get back and forth a little bit faster. You're taking it to Utah in September? That sounds dope, man. let's go to my tuning setups. Okay, so that one is all-wheel drive. This one is a rear. Okay, you know what? Let's try. It's working a lot better. This is working way better than the Fanatec for this. And I, like, seriously, I appreciate you loaning me the wheel and the shifter. I'm not using your pedals, though. I'm still using my Fanatec CSL Elite pedals because they're just too fucking good. Also, proper load cell, so. Oh. I'll be honest, I think if I was going to buy a Moza wheel, I think I would probably buy the R9. For stuff like rally and everything, so I had better over. Okay, so. All right, this thing is, okay, there we go. There's third gear. All right, so as you can see, we're in third and I'm barely, I don't like that. That feels gross. That feels very gross. My other bike is sport touring adventure bike, so it's not super bike fast, but it's fast enough to see G. I mean, listen, most bikes, Pete, are fast enough to see Jesus. That's just facts. Most bikes are fast enough to see Jesus. All right, we're gonna go back to this one. We're gonna load that one back up. We're gonna install it. This is where the Subaru started today. Oh! Oop, 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 oop. All right, so yeah, I've got the wheel. I've changed the wheel setting to 1080 degree rotation, which mimics an actual proper car wheel. We're like just completely destroying this man's livelihood, aren't we? You know, actually, maybe the 1080 works. I don't know why everybody says, oh, switch it to like 720 or 540. I feel like the 1080, this is where a real car sits. Like 1080 degree rotation is where a real car wheel sits, right? Like Yeah, I bet it's easier to pick up if you eat shit. I hope you don't eat shit, though, because that's always the worst thing to do when you're on a bike, right? Hey, chat, we're crop dusting right now. At least that's what we used to refer to doing shit like this. We're crop dusting somebody's cornfield. Oop. Hop, hop, hop. $720 makes it easier. $900, yeah, I know a lot of people run 900. I know it was recommended for the Moza R5 to run at 800, which feels really weird to me. Because this, I've got it set to 1080 right now, right? Which feels way more natural, right? It feels way easier to control. That was nice. Yeah, this feels like 1080 just feels so much more natural for me. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I've had people, oh, you should run at 540. And I'm like, bro, I might as well be playing with a freaking controller at that point, right? Now, that being said, controllers, these games are kind of made for controller in the first place. Wheel setups are always secondary. Unfortunately, controller comes first, and I get it because, you know, it's a lot of people do play games, driving games with controller these days, right? So it's, I'll be honest, man, I'm finding this set to 1080 way easier to control. Yeah, anybody on wheel is always the afterthought, fortunately. Unless you're getting into like stuff like Assetto Corsa, right? Assetto Corsa, Gran Turismo. We're actually closer to about 15% of the player base now, but you know, hey, it is what it is. We're going to keep squawking. We're going to make the loudest noise about it. Damn straight. Just like people who bitch about the physics and the lack of seasons in American Truck and Euro Truck. Controller for the W. I mean, listen, there have been times where I've just, with Forza 5, where I removed the wheel and just went full controller for a bit too. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I think, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the wheel settings as they are now. Don't get, like, I like the wheel settings the way they are. Like at 1080, this just feels so much better. It feels so much more realistic. And a lot easier to control because 1080 is like what a real car wheel would be. I would love to get one of their CS Pro wheels for this, though, like that freaking 12-inch with the screen with the metrics on it. Oh God, that is a $400 freaking wheel. All right, oh come on. All right. I think I am starting to feel a lot more confident with the drifting. 100%. I feel way more confident than I did at the start of the stream today with drift. It's not where I want it yet, but it's getting there. Definitely better than when I started. I have a slightly better understanding of how the tuning system works, which I think goes a long way to really sort of enjoy the experience. CarX Drift. I have, yeah, Pete. Actually, you were the one who gifted me CarX Drift way back when. Don't they have a new one of that though? They've got like CarX Street, which is actually better and better physics. I guess still, it's. Yeah, you were the one who gifted me CarX back in the day, dude. Where's that? CarX Drift Racing Online. Yeah. Last played June 10th, 2023. Yeah. Last played June 10th, 2023. So it's been over 3 years. Yeah. Now, I've heard Street is actually a lot of fun. I have JDM installed. I have Japanese Drift Master installed. I just reinstalled Beam NG Drive because I want to check out Beam with this. I do not have Street, and if I remember correctly, they are now officially. If I remember correctly, do they not? They're working on a CarX Drift 2. Yeah, CarX Drift 2. Yeah, CarX Drift Racing 2 Online 2. Oh, it's already out? Oh shit, I didn't know it was already out. How much is that? $30. Oh, that's. I'm gonna throw that on the wish list. Ooh, mixed reviews though. Shit, I'm always kind of hesitant about mixed review games. It's only PC and mobile. One day Drift 2 will come to console. I mean, weren't they originally going to bring CarX Drift to console initially? The first one? Wow, there is a City Car Driving 2? What? Are you kidding me? That is insane. I have City Car Driving Home Edition. What did I ever play? I don't know if I even played that, honestly. Holy shit. I have so many freaking driving games that we still have to get to, like Busbound. Holy shit. Yeah. City Driver. There it is. Holy shit. Oh, I only played it 16 minutes. Holy crap. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. Holy shit. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Last Caretaker. That is something we're going to have to jump back into at some point. I've been playing CarX since the day it was mobile only. Really? That's actually, I mean, I'm glad that they decided to take that game from mobile and bring it over to PC at least. It sucks for our brethren over on the console side of things that they kind of get shafted with regards to a lot of that. Oh no, smoke some aliens tonight, and tomorrow Then packing the Steam Deck away until winter, fall. Yeah. Smoke aliens? What are you smoking aliens in? Last time I checked, you don't smoke it. You don't want to smoke them. What are you trying? Oh, Elite Dangerous. How is Elite in a better place than it was like 4 years ago? I haven't played so in so long, so I don't know, so I can't really say. Anyway, I want to say thanks to everybody. Thank you, all of you. Looks like Wednesday. Well, nice thing is next Wednesday is my day off, but it's also a holiday. It's Canada Day for us. It's July 1st. The 30th. Oh man, we're almost at the end of the month. We are almost at the end of June. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. I want to say really quick, thanks to all of you over on YouTube. Thank you so much for the subscribes. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for the nice comments. You guys are awesome over there. Really do appreciate it. We're halfway. We're just over the halfway mark. We're at 251 out of 500 needed to be able to sort of start rolling things a little bit more concurrently over on YouTube. So to those of you who've been pushing over on the YouTube side and following and hanging out with us, thank you so much. Twitch, as always, thank you so very, very much for your follows. Thank you for subs, resubs, and gifted subs. Thank you for the bits. And as always, thank you for the tips. And just remember, all it takes is one $10,000 one $10,000 tip. And you guys might be able to see Dad dressed as a maid with fishnets just for shits and giggles. Because why the hell not? I'm not bashful. I don't give a rat's ass. I ain't afraid of it. Same name on YouTube? I am the same on YouTube. Yes, it is Scott's Arcade over on YouTube. Anyways, chat. I'm out of here. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. I'm going to see. I don't know. I might send you guys over somewhere. Let me see if I've got somebody I can send you over to here. We might go raiding. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to send you guys over to Hunter because Hunter is currently checking out a brand new game called Void Reaver. I don't know what it's about, but I'm going to send you guys over there because Hunter Wild is an amazing human being. He is a friend of mine, and this dude is super kind, and he is a new father too. So, you know, he's dealing with the wonders of baby. Seems to be a thing lately. Anyways, go say hi to Hunter. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday. Cheers.